Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be trying a technique that I saw Mrs. Jennifer McGuire doing. It was a video, I think it was in 2018. It was the alcohol ink marbling technique. So she got alcohol inks and she used perfect pearls, and she used the same color family. And so I have the new alcohol ink pearls, and I'm going to use a couple of these colors to see if I can create something similar to what she did. So maybe we can use the warm colors and then do the cool colors. So we'll see about that. We have blues, greens, and purples, and then we have a couple of reds and yellow and orange, of course. So I put water in my container, probably like she said she recommends no more than an inch, so I just put in a fingernail's length of water, so it's a little bit less than an inch. My container, I'm sure, is a lot larger than the one that she had. She used Yupo paper and she used different kinds of cardstocks, but I have a couple of watercolor sheets and I just wanted to see what I can get from it. So let's start with some oranges. She just dropped it in, so she said, "Oh, look at what is happening." Oh, I didn't shake it. Let's see. I heard that the pearls you have to shake, shake, shake. But that was pretty cool. Whatever. Maybe I should have shaken these before I got started on this. So this is pretty cool. I'm sorry if I'm blocked. Ooh, that went a little crazy there. There's some orange. Perfect pearls. Let's add some yellow. And she says these are pretty inexpensive, and I'm not really sure how much I spent on these. So looks like half of our little pot has orange, the other part has yellow. So let's do some. This is Intrigue. That I'm about to put in. Let's see. Oh, I like how it stays on top. I don't think there was anything in my bin, any type of oil or anything, but it's really reacting differently than the ones that she did. This color is going to be Deception. And I'm sorry if you can hear my fan airing out my room. So it says that you should be in a very ventilated room. I have my window open over here. And again, if I'm blocking the view, I'm sorry about that. And I have some gloves on. And that was a good idea, but because I already messed up my gloves. So maybe I can do some more yellow. I'm just afraid that I'm going to stain my bottles. So maybe I can try to put some yellow inside of the red that's in here. Let me get a ring inside. Oh, well, that broke it up. Well, if you can't see what I'm doing, I'm sorry. Let's see. Let me try to use my left hand. I actually kind of like that little area right there. It looks like a heart. I don't think that you guys can see it. Okay, so now what she did next was she got the paper, the cardstock, and put it in. But I don't know, I'm just not. And you know, if you mix complements like yellow and purple, you get browns. But I don't think I would mind that. Oops. Shake it again. I forgot to shake it. Shake it first. A little bit purple. I'm surprised it's just staying floating in the top. It's not moving. It's not going down, so that's good. It's probably just going to stay on the top. So let's see what we get. Got the purple down there. We have our paper, our cardstock. I think this is probably a no-name brand watercolor paper that I had without a label. I'm afraid of doing this. It's just, should I just drop it in? Let's see what happens. I dropped it in. Do I have tweezers? Sorry. Let's see. Yeah, I do have some tweezers over here. That's not good. See? What just happened? So I'm going to try to get all of the water off as I take it out. And I can see that these colors, they just stayed stuck, or how do you say it? They didn't break apart. I guess it's the pearl, but I'm going to try to do this again, but I'm going to try to do it without the pearl inks. Let's just put it in another piece of paper to see how that works. See, these little floaties are going to stick onto it. That's an interesting effect. But again, not what I thought it was going to be. Okay, but I'm going to put this somewhere else, somewhere in my table. And since there's still some ink in here, let's try to get this down here and push it down into the color. And then lift it up. Yeah, I think that, I don't know if I should have mixed it a little bit more, but the color is not. The first one, it looks very interesting. So that one right there. I guess some of the color did spread out, but I'm going to try this again. So I'm going to go clean up everything and come back and do it with just the regular inks. Okay, so I'm back with the regular alcohol inks, and again I'm trying to replicate what I saw in Jennifer McGuire's video about alcohol ink marbling. And because the new pearlized alcohol inks came out, I thought maybe I should try it with those inks, and so I did this. It's still wet. I dumped the paper in, and so I don't know if you can see, but it's got some beautiful shine in it, but it's like the paint did not melt, not melt, but it just didn't break down as much as it could have. So I decided to try doing it with the regular inks to see if I can make something happen. And again, I have water in my little plastic container and only like less than an inch. And I'm going to try to use these colors that I have. I have this one I'm going to put in first is Sandal. Oh, this one's like disappearing in the water. I don't know if you can see it. This goes in and disappears. So maybe Sandal is not as, doesn't have as much pigment on it. So let's look for a bright color. Let's look for some reds. This one is Watermelon. Put some watermelon in here. And again, ooh, that's pretty. And again, she put can you see? I'm sorry if you can't see. She used the same color families. So she was the one that she did. She had a lot of blues and greens and turquoise colors. So I'm going to try to do some oranges and yellows and reds. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that. It's very... just a few drops here and there. This one was Sunset Orange. Let's try some red pepper. Ooh, that's pretty. You can see that. Red pepper, red pepper, red pepper. So I'm just having fun. Just playing. Seeing what could happen over here. And let's get some nice brighter yellows to see if we can break these other colors apart. So I did like 3 dots there. Oh, that one's separated. So then we can see what's happening to some of the colors. They can take over another color. And did I say this color was Peach Bellini? And because I'm trying to keep it into the same color families, I don't know if I want to keep going with this, but this one I'm going to put in next is Lemonade, and I think that should be enough. One, go here and there, Lemonade, and then we're going to put our paper. Again, I'm sorry, I don't know what paper, I don't know what kind of paper this is. It could be Nina Crest. I think this one's near the silver white. So I'm just going to throw it in and then pick it up and try to take off all the extra water. And voila. See, I think that these are water air bubbles, the white areas, but I kind of like it that way. So then I get to put this down somewhere to dry, and then let's see if we can do that again. Like she would say, probably like a second generation card, and put in there. Hopefully there's no, which I think she would submerge the whole thing, so she would get both sides of the paper, and she would say, maybe you should look at the back side, you might like that one better. So again, I'm gonna try to get that water off on the edge of the water pan, and then share that with you guys. Oh, see, there's another possible air bubble right there. And maybe you can just tap it and get rid of it. I'm gonna place that somewhere else. So that was 2. Let's see what happens if you add a third one. So you try to get all the air bubbles out. I'm just pressing it down with my finger. And then again, let me just take it out. And then take up all the excess water. Oh, and then this one's definitely very light. And I got some ink on my fingers when I took it out. So it's pretty much diluting. So I'm gonna try to add some blues and hopefully get some purples. Although there is yellow in there, I might get some brownish colors. So let's just test it out. Turquoise. Put some turquoise in there. And let's put some denim. And let's see. Pool color. Just putting all over the place. And how about that the blender? Let me check. Let me go look for my blender. And we can get some white colors, some light color spots. This alcohol blending solution. I'm so excited because this is the first time I'm using these things, and I'm doing it with you guys. And you guys are watching me try something from one of my idols. And she used a brush to add the powder. What was that powder again? Perfect Pearls. She used like Perfect Pearls, but I'm gonna try to do some movement here to see what happens to get that marbling. We'll see. Put that away. Toss it. Get my paper. And again, sorry about the shadows. I still just starting. So she dips the whole paper in. And she takes it out with her tweezers, or if she has something. And take the water out, and then you can see. I'm trying to do it with one hand so I don't get my other hand dirty. You can see how there was still some red color in the left in the water bath. So I think that the alcohol blending solution is part of the lighter areas. Can't wait to show these to you when I photograph them so you can see how they came out. Let's see. Let's do another one. Let's see how much color is still left in there, how many blues are still left in there. Well, there looks like enough. Put it inside. Again, I'm going to try to get any of the air bubbles out. And then oh yeah, definitely not enough ink left on the second time, the second generation one. You can't even see any color, just very little specks. Maybe I'll get a chance and I'll go get some Yupo paper and I can try it on Yupo paper. So let's add some more of this stuff. Let's try to do a couple more. I kind of like the fact that the little red specks came out on the last one with some blue, and I like that it did look kind of marbled. And when I added the, this looks like the, it seems like the color goes to the bottom, and whatever's on the top, whatever comes in contact first with the paper, I think that's what that's the color that stays on the paper. So let's see, what color should we try? Let's try some purples. Let's try to get some, like, let's try to get a brownish color. Distress colors. Some brown colors in here. So that was Purple Twilight. And I'm gonna add Poppy Field next. Poppy Field, probably on the inside of those purples. Let's add some droplets over here. That was Poppy Field. It's like a really pretty red. And red and blue make violet. So let's try some more blue because I like how that blue came out. I forgot, let me see what this one is, what blue this one is. This is Sailboat Blue. And marble, should we do the little plastic strip again to marbleize a little bit more? Let's see, go into there, down this way again. Oh look, what is that? What is that? So maybe it's becoming like a little plastic. Okay, so let's get some paper. Let's drop it in. Let's try. Does it fit this way? Oh, it fits this way. You can do two. Okay, let's try to drop them together and squish them down. Squish them down. Squish them down. And let's see what happened. This whole time I could have done two. Can you see that? Okay, maybe air bubbles over here. So let me try to press the other one down a little bit. Get all the color, please. Okay, oh, I'm gonna rip that paper. It's kind of paper and water are the best of friends. But we still got some pretty pretty nice backgrounds. Now, what to do with these? That's the hard part. I can do these and love doing them, and then I'm like, uh-oh, what do I do with all these? So I'm going to take photos of these and post them and to see what you guys think. And again, this is all Jennifer McGuire. She is amazing. She's my teacher. I'm always very thankful and grateful for all her wonderful ideas and all her techniques that she shares with us. So please go watch her video and see how she can transform back these beautiful backgrounds into gorgeous cards. And that's going to be my next goal. I'm going to rewatch that video and then put some cards together, and hopefully I'll do her some justice. I'm going to continue having fun, and like I say in my videos, I want you guys to have fun. I want you to let the day go, put the day away, just play with learning new techniques. And you know what, even though I have my backgrounds that I've done in the past, I still have them. I want you to, these are watercolors. I want you to, even if it's just sitting there for a little while, at least you did something that you wanted, that you were interested in, that you had that free time to work on these beautiful backgrounds. So then just do it for yourself. And you know, when dealing with stress and depression, it just really takes your mind off of things. And right now it is what? It's about to be midnight. And this is a time when I'm able to do things, and I don't have my husband telling me that he wants dinner, or my daughter needing something. This is the time, this is my time. And so I want to give a little time to myself, and like I say, monkey see, monkey do. I learned something new. I share it with you. I'm going to put the video link to Jennifer McGuire's video, and I just want you to try to recreate things along with me. So here's this other one. But again, I'll take pictures and I'll post them. Which one's my other favorite? Was this, did I show you guys this one again? This was when we entered blues and purples, but those reds were still, or maybe they were, I did add red. But that's pretty cool. Oh, I'm sorry if I can't focus. But again, I don't know how all the beautiful people out there do videos, and they're perfect camera angles, and there's no shadows, and just amazing. So again, I'm an amateur, just someone who wants to get my mind off of things and just work on having fun. So thanks for coming along, and have a wonderful day.